Good. And after you inhale through your nose, you're going to exhale out through your mouth. And I'm going to just have you again, as I'm going to repeat since now it's recording, what the experience is like for your body to be held by your spirit being so much greater and larger than your little body can hold. And then just observe how much of your body can actually allow spirit to enter in it. Like so the parts of you that are a little more dense may have a little bit less spirit there. It's still all you. It's just an awareness of how the energy is flowing, how you and I and all of us are all part of the same source. So, taking a nice breath in through your nose, we're going to just pay attention to our earthbound bodies. Bring an inhale up of delicious earth energy, and just notice as you open up your feet chakras 100%, what kind of earth energy are you inviting up? Is it a rainbow of colors, of jewels, of crystals, and having all of those different frequencies come up through your system, varying degrees and flavors? Maybe it's a rainbow. Maybe it's just gold, just gold. Maybe it's part of you that is expressed as earth that gets to come in and be part of your physical body. Bring that all the way up your legs, across your hips, and send that down with your next exhale into the center of the earth, making sure that we ground. We ground every single time. There are times that I lead this meditation and I think, today we're going to work on aura and cords, and we're going to work on different kinds of aspects of our energy systems. And then I always start back to the grounding, because if you don't have grounding, then you're not going to actually allow the integration to happen. You're not as safe and as settled as you could be. And so it's a practice to bring your attention and your awareness to your grounding. And what I'd like for you to do now is to just visualize every single cell in your body and be aware of the gravitational pull that's keeping you on the earth, so that you're not just taking a big leap. The pressure of gravity on our physical bodies is the same as the weight of an elephant holding us down. When astronauts travel, that's one of the issues that they have. They go from 0 gravity, or like 30% gravity on the moon, to being on Earth, and the impact that that has on the organs and on the physical body and the skeletal system and all of that. So each cell, little tiny microscopic cell, we're going to send a beautiful golden thread down through your body, meeting like beautiful wires that get thicker and thicker and meet and go down through the base of your spine, down further, connecting with the center of the earth. And perhaps you use a Sagittarius archer's arrow and you tie all of those cords, all of those billions and trillions of cells that are sending golden cords to that arrow, and you just gonna shoot that arrow straight down into the center of the juicy earth that is just gonna totally explode with joy as soon as it hits there, because it knows you've come home. to that special place where your name is signed in gold, and you're going to wrap around that special place. And from there, you're going to bring up earth energy, nice and fresh, all the way up. And so since you have these little strands that are connecting to your body, feel free to release that which does not serve you, which is for your highest good to release. Send it down like little droplets of oil down the coil, the cord. It's coming from each cell through your grounding. I like that visual. There used to be a furniture store that used to sell these intricate lamps where there was actual droplets of oil that would just drip down. Right now, I would be really disgusted to have something like that in my house. But it was the total fashion back in the late 70s and early 80s, at least up in the hood where I grew up. Good. So just feel any of the tension that might be in your shoulders and your shoulders. Let that all drop down into the earth. Just feel what it feels like to have your spirit hug you, and ask your spirit, how much does your spirit love you? And how much do you love your spirit? Is the greater capacity that you have to love that which you consider unlovable, the greater your capacity to experience love for yourself, and therefore love for all, because we are, in the end, all the same stuff. Very good. So we're going to intend that we're going to amplify the experience of earth energy coming up our legs, and we're going to invite in through our body, through our open hand chakras. You can open up your hands 100%. You're going to use your hands in something that we call psychometry, which is a way of you being able to detect energy, but only by using your hands. Imagine you put on gloves that give you heightened awareness of your energy. And now with your two hands, I want you to start and just imagine that you're just training your hands around the space of your grounding below you. And notice, does it feel like it's full? Is there anywhere that's needing more? If it's needing more, fill it up, like especially in the back. Oftentimes, it's like operating with a hospital gown. So you've got all of your energy all full and nice and snug in front of you, nice and full. And then the back is not really protected. So go ahead and spin your grounding around so that the front is now in the back. Notice also if, as it gets to the center of the earth, if that gets more narrow, does it look more like a top as opposed to you being the top of your mountain? If that's the case, flip that top around so you can actually have the wider part in the center of the earth. And own it. Own it. You get to declare what is so. And when do you get to do that? Whenever you choose to. It's just a matter of choosing to. Creating your grounding the way that is optimal for the God and Goddess that you actually are. At times, even though we choose to forget, so that we have the deliciousness of remembering. So good. Send out that golden net into the universe and just call back your energy all in gold. Feel that filling up the space. Fill up your energetic force field like your aura, which is your aura. It's your protective boundaries. My son Georgie said that he visualizes it almost like a hamster wheel. and he gets to be inside it, protecting him. How is your aura showing up? How does it feel to have that protection around you? Could that be actually what is spirit and that we talk about as being aura? I don't know. That just came to me. Something to consider. Consider for yourself what the answer is. I'm just feeling like lots of hugs and affection and such pure love. So let's just go ahead and take a moment and bring your two hands up to your heart. You can put one hand actually on your heart, and you can put the other one either just below at your third chakra, which is your power center, or you can put it lower to your second chakra, which is for healthy relationships. And from those places, let's go ahead and ask Mother Earth, what can we provide for her? How can we be of service? And if you want to unmute and just call out, what is the message that Mother Earth is calling out for, so that we can provide that?
Trust.
Trust. Beautiful. Anything else?
Health and healthy practices.
Healthy practices.
Yes, but
Play
overall.
messy.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yeah, health and healthy practices.
Health and healthy practices and trust. And I am going, and
playing messy.
and playing messy. Okay, so to simplify that, I'm going to say childlike play, because children don't care about the mess. Does that work? So let's bundle all of that, all of those energies, just like a rainbow, just like those huge circular candies that are a lollipop that have all the different colors. And let's intend that one of the colors is healthy and healthy practices, and the other color, maybe the green color, is trust. And then the whole symbolism of it is the childlike innocence and play. And let's just take that swirly image, and let's just go ahead and intend that from our heart and from our second chakra, we are going to intend that to go straight down into Mother Earth, to her heart, to her chakras. Send it straight down and notice what that feels like. Notice the gurgling and the laughter, the joy, and the love, the gratitude. And now have Mother Earth send that right back up to you. Nice. And now let's go ahead and send those energies out to all the sentient beings on the planet. Health and healthy practices. Playing without worrying about mess. A childlike wonder. And trust. Send it all out. And know it is so, because we just created that. And as that wave ripples out and other beings accept to the extent that they wish the part that we are gifting to them, you can then have that all swing back and come back to you, and have that fill you to the extent that you feel at ease and comfortable with accepting that. Have it come and go in present time energy at the highest harmonic frequency that is possible, so that it doesn't bring with it any other energies. It's just the pure source. Good. Good. And let's just go ahead and bring our attention to our third chakra, which is just at our diaphragm. Yes. And from that place, let's go ahead and put our two hands there. That's a place of power. And from there, we're going to intend that we set our third chakra to personal power and integrity for ourselves. We're going to just send in some pink compassion, some blue sapphire, and some green for growth. Let that all swirl around and go down into the grounding. We're going to bring up those energies up our feet chakras again. Have it touch first, second, and third, and go back to first, second, and then resting into the third, so that you have now the circuit that's happening for your grounding all the way up to your first chakra. You have it going up to your third chakra, and then it'll be easy for you to fill in the grounding for your second chakra. Tonight, I would like us to actually do the permission exercise that I love so much, and we're going to do that by speaking it out loud. Permission, ownership, and acceptance for those times that we feel like we're just pushing through and we don't seem to get anywhere. We're going to go ahead and put our hands now lower, so either at the equivalent of where your tailbone would be. You don't actually have to rest your hands there, but if you'd like to, you can. For women, it's part of our reproductive organs. You know, for men, it's a bit lower. So place in that generalized space, intending. We will declare out loud, and if you wish to unmute, you can. And we will say, you will repeat after me. And when you say it, I would like for you to say it and mean it as if you were the one who was creating these words, because you will be creating them out of your mouth. And so it shall be. So, first chakra. This is my first chakra. I have permission for my first chakra.
For my first chakra.
Good. This is my first chakra, and I have ownership of my first chakra.
This is my first chakra. I have ownership over my first.
This is my first chakra, and I accept my first chakra.
This is my first chakra, and I accept my first chakra.
And so it is. This is my second chakra, and I have permission for my second chakra.
This is my second chakra, and I have permission for my second chakra.
This is my second chakra, and I own my second chakra.
This is my second chakra, and I own my second chakra.
This is my second chakra, and I have acceptance of my second chakra.
This is my second chakra, and I accept my second chakra.
This is my third chakra, and I have permission, ownership, and acceptance of my third chakra.
This is my third chakra, permission, ownership, and acceptance of my third chakra.
This is my fourth chakra. I have permission, ownership, acceptance, and love for my fourth chakra.
This is my fourth chakra. I have permission, acceptance, ownership, and love for my fourth chakra.
This is my fourth chakra. I have permission, ownership, and acceptance for my fourth chakra. This is my fifth chakra. I have permission, ownership, and acceptance of my fifth chakra.
This is my fifth chakra. I have ownership, permission, acceptance, and love for my fifth chakra.
And put your hand to your third eye, where your wisdom place is and your intuition. and own it. This is my sixth chakra. I have permission, ownership, and acceptance of my sixth chakra.
This is my sixth chakra. I have ownership, permission, and accept my sixth chakra.
And now take both your hands and rub them together so that they're nice and hot and nice and warm, because you're going to seal and close down your seventh chakra so that you can stay home. Go ahead and put your hands on the top of your head. Feel that. And this is my seventh chakra. I have permission of my seventh chakra.
This is my second chakra. I have permission.
This is my seventh chakra. I own my seventh chakra.
This is my seventh chakra. I own my seventh.
This is my seventh chakra, and I have complete and total acceptance of my seventh chakra.
This is my seventh chakra. I accept all my seventh chakra.
Great. Let's shut down your seventh chakra so that it can be resting and you can stay home. And we're going to connect your seventh, sixth, fifth, fourth, third, second, and first chakras with a beautiful golden cord. And all of those chakras, like beautiful jeweled beads, will be connecting. And we're going to just send another shooting arrow down into the center of the earth through your grounding, lining you up. And notice any of those places where your chakras are aligning or moving a little bit so they're lined up. Just go ahead and fill that in with your beautiful life force energy that we brought in before, and whatever earth energy you wish, as well as use some pearlescent gold, which is my favorite. Gold that is like a pearl that can actually completely infuse and fill your entire body and aura and system. You can never overdose on pearlescent gold. Delicious. Very good. Now let's go ahead and draw a circle of completion around this entire meditation, putting all of our information into that circle that becomes a globe. It becomes more solid. And as that is totally filled up with all of the stuff and the junk of whatever it was, the joy, the laughter, the yuck, let that globe sink down into the center of the earth. Do you see how Mother Earth just swallows it? No problem. For us, it's a jagged pill. For her, it's something that she's going to recycle and transform and transmute, because all things are all things. Let that energetic charge clear out of that globe. Take a moment and having gratitude for Mother Earth for doing all that she does for us. The profound beauty that she provides, including us. We are part of that divine, profound beauty. Let's bring that globe back up, exploding it out into the universe, gifting back to others their energy as you call back your energy and I call back my energy, and wrap your arms around the beloved body that you chose to be in, the body that I love, because that's how I'm able to interact with you as a human being, even though we also do it spirit to spirit. Amen, baby. We're going to wrap that up now. That's the end of our meditation. Feel free to unmute if you wish and share if you wish. That was really cool for me, just saying. All right, well, it sounds like everyone just looks as beautiful and as chill. And Taylor is there, my Taylor. And Janine and Susan and Sammy, and then the Phantom Writer. I don't really like the Phantom Lighter. Hi, Hi, Susan.
Did you call Taylor the tailor of your soul or something like that?
Probably.
That's what I heard.
Did
There's
I
Taylor.
say that?
No, I heard like my tailor as if the person who creates my clothing, who designs my clothes, who fits me.
Oh, my tailor, like in the person who makes my clothes. Taylor, you haven't done that yet. Taylor by name and reputation?
I hope to soon. This is one of the goals of this next year.
Wow, Sammy, you picked up on that. Wow.
It, it- there's something about like customizing the energy to fit the person, customizing the healing to fit the person that Taylor does so well. I remember that. It's very welcoming, it's nurturing, yeah, it's pretty amazing. You have that energy, Taylor. You have that energy when just yeah, it's wonderful. Just
And
so
thank
happy that
you. That's
you're hanging
beautiful.
out with my what's that?
That's beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you know what? I really love that you were hanging out with Samira because it did feel like, oh, we've adopted Taylor now. Like, isn't that great to have someone like Taylor as a member of the family? Yeah,
Yup.
it's really great.
That's a really good way of looking at it, Sammy. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, so far our extended family is Taylor and Janine and Becky and
I love it.
Susan. But
Yeah.
everyone's either like a a close cousin or a sibling or um two cousins removed, but everybody's part of our family.
What's new,
But
right?
Taylor was so amazing when she was here. She helped me clean up. I didn't even ask her. I didn't even say, but she helped me to organize my car,
I don't.
which is
Yeah.
like the best possible gift that you could ever give someone who is like me.
It was very sweet, and I was happy to do it.
So sweet.
It is sweet and not at all surprising, but really wonderful.
Hmm.
So you know how sometimes I'm the only person in the world who does this. If I don't do something like to its full extent, right? Like if I'm not going to the gym and hurting myself, I'm not going to work out. Uh, something like that, right? And I told myself, I have stairs in this apartment building. There are these wonderful stairs that I could go up and down, and I could do it while I'm listening to meditation. So was doing two was doing two things that really added value to my well-being, my physical well-being, and also my spiritual well-being, and the mental too. Samir, the way you do the chakras, it's like and you were talking about the chakras. It's just very specific, almost like a physician does it. Well, like a physician does it, like a healer, I guess. And it takes skill. It takes skill. So I'm just grateful for it. I'm just really grateful for it.
You're so cute. Like a healer.
Like a healer. You're like a
That's
healer.
I
I,
am a healer, baby.
I, I,
I've been a healer for double digits
I know. I know.
number of years.
I'm being
And
silly, but
I
yeah.
love that you said that because the way that you came to it is not because I said it. Not because I'm telling you that I'm a healer, but
Right.
because you're telling me that I'm a healer.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, totally.
I just want to say I came towards the end. For some reason, I was off with the time and time zone. Um, I logged in like 3 hours early, and then 2 hours early. And then now when I should have been on, I logged on late. But that last piece about the chakras and how you just said, okay, from the seventh, we're going to connect from the 654 all the way to the top. I just got chills that ran through my back when you were talking. I was so like, there was a sense of, I say in sync, And
Yes, synchronicity. Mhm.
synchronicity. It's kind of late for me. And I was really present to it. I apologize for not being there in the beginning. Janine, will you be posting this tonight so I could hear it before I go to sleep? Any chance?
I will. I'll even edit it. I'll just post it straight on from my computer after this.
Okay. And that's, yeah, thank you for doing that. And Samira, that's really a gift. I mean, all of you have that. And it's all about the energy, the vibes, and being in that zone of concentration. And Janine, I think you're the one that created the space from the beginning and holding that space. This past weekend, I was coaching out in India for those that, Samira, you know, and it was very interesting. I was up for 2 nights in a row. The time zone is 10 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm going to be snoozing, and that's going to be my snoozing, hearing Samira's voice before I go to sleep.
Aw,
Yeah. And it was
Who-
perfect.
who was leading?
Well, I'd rather have the recording stop. I don't want to go into the
Oh,
conversation.
did it? I think it stopped. Are you still recording, Janine?
Yeah, I like catching everyone's feedback on what they thought and
Oh,
whatnot.
okay.
No, let her keep
Oh, okay.
recording,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
I'll
you
just
keep
I'll
going.
just text you.
All
I'll
right,
just
cool,
I'll put it. Yep.
Awesome. Who is the
Okay.
smiley face person?
I don't know. Is it you, Terry? It might be Terry.
I thought I saw a hand. What's her hand? It looks like a couch, right?
It
Or a
looks like
table
couch.
with LED.
Maybe someone fell
Yeah.
asleep.
That meditation where they went in deep.
They went in
Yeah.
deep. Nice.
And Janine, I saw your video with what you did in the background with those curtains, and they look gorgeous. How do you have it hooked from the wall? I mean, I love that style. What made you think of that?
Well, we have they're like aerial tapestries, although more than just playing with them, I wanted to like kind of have them be presented. So when we actually got gifted a third one, we used it's like a tension rod or shower rod. Haha. We used like a tension rod in the window,
Yeah.
and so they hang our out curtains. But I like that we have these 2 corner like pieces
And they're
still that we
long
can't
enough.
move.
Yeah.
They're
It's a-
perfect.
And if I'm bad, when people come over, that's a great centerpiece talk. They're like, that's gonna be a very wow. Don't be surprised when
Thanks.
people look at it. If they don't see anything, you go, you like it?
As they're
I
playing
love
in the
it.
ones.
It's very impressionable.
So
It-
my
it's
loves,
interesting.
I need to jump off because I
Me
have another
too.
call that's coming in. Sending you all hugs
Me
and
too.
so
Night
much
night.
love. Oh my God, I love you guys.
Love you guys. Samira, I'll text you what I thought later. Okay.
Okay.
Bye,
Okay,
everyone.
perfect.
Love you.
Wonderful night,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.